On this episode of Comedians in a Comedy Club Answering Questions, we ask, would you rather have a 1-minute conversation with your past self or your future self?
If I had a 1-minute conversation with my past self, I think I'd just bully him.
I'd rather have a conversation with my future self because my past self, I don't want to do anything that would disrupt what I'm like in the present. I've seen enough TV shows to know that's probably not a good idea.
I think I'd be like, no, your friends are right. You are a fucking loser.
Oh, I'd rather have that conversation with my past self.
Future. I want to know what's going to happen. Some people say they don't know what's going to happen. They don't want to know what's going to happen in the future. I want some details. And I'll get my head around it and I'll adapt. You know when you get bad news, it sucks for a week and then you adapt.
Yes, I would say you can do anything. You can do anything. You could rule the world if you wanted to. Don't worry about fat. Don't worry about saggy tits. Don't worry about what people think. Not that I ever worried about what people think. But you can actually achieve anything you want. And I wished I'd known that then. And yeah, I'd be in charge of the world now.
A 1-minute conversation with my past, well, you can't have a 1-minute conversation with your future self because that's a time paradox. It can only ever be your past self. I would say you're actually much better looking than you give yourself credit for, big fella.
I should go back and tell my past self so I can be rich now without having to do any work. Because if I talk to my future self, I have to do all the work, all the investing to get rich in the future. So if anyone ever asks you this question again, don't be an idiot. Talk to your past self.
Past self, because I have a very good memory for things, and I'd be able to tell my past self things that I fucked up. I know people will be thinking, oh, you can remember the lotto numbers. No, I would tell my past self decisions that I made that were based on idiotic fact that I made up myself.
Future, because if I had a 1-minute conversation with my past self, that hasn't happened, and therefore I'd create a singularity and the universe would explode, and I don't want to be responsible for that.
Oh, definitely my past self. I would just be like, buy as many cigarettes as you possibly can because the government is going to make it intolerable to smoke.
Future, always keep moving forward, never look back.
My future self, because I might actually learn something.
Probably with my past self, but I wouldn't want to change anything.
Past self, and I would just tell them not to do stuff that they're going to do.
I'd probably just lecture my younger self and just be like, get your shit together sooner. Yeah, and stop smoking so much weed.
That would be so freaky, wouldn't it? Like, you just rock up like 30 years older and you're like, who the fuck are you?